You must have heard about reciprocation. So, what does it mean? So, the literal meaning of reciprocation is give and take. Yes, we do give and take in our daily lives. Here, reciprocation is a very strong and powerful psychological human behavior which influences our decision, and that is what I'm going to talk about. So, now there are multiple researches which has been done, not by me, but there are people who have already done it. I read books and I collect the data, and that is what I'm going to share. So there was few researches which were done, and I'm gonna share that a few of them, which will tell you that how this reciprocation works. So there was one survey done with a feedback which the company wanted to know from the users. The feedback was related to insurance sector. So now there are two conditions. Listen carefully. The first condition was if you fill in this feedback form and send it to us, we'll be giving you $50 of money back to you against the feedback which you're gonna give. Right? That was like post the review. And the second condition was somebody was sent a $5 coupon along with the form where the feedback was supposed to be filled in. If you now compare, the outcome was like the $5 thing which immediately happened with the customer before they giving the feedback, they resulted 10 times better than what this $50 things was doing. So you understand, when somebody takes it first, they want to reciprocate it better. So it worked better. Now, second research I'm gonna share with you. Now, there was a team and they again did a research on few of the people who were visiting McDonald's stores. So it can be anything, but this is what a part of the experiment. That is why I named it. Now, along with the family, people went to the restaurant. Correct? Now, if they had a kid, a child along with them, again there are two scenarios. One, against the entering of the restaurant, few of the children were provided a balloon, right? And inside another restaurant, few of the kids were provided a balloon when they were exiting the restaurant. Right? At the time of entry and that time of exit, there were two differences. It was the same balloon, almost similar age group of the children. Now, people who were given the kids who were given the balloon when they were entering the restaurant, that family spent around 20% more than the people who were given the child who was given the balloon when they were exiting. So what happened again here? Somebody received something, in lieu of that they wanted to give something back. Again, there is a reciprocation, right? So this kind of researches are being done all of the time. We don't know how it works, but our brain and our psychology, the human psychology, is such thing which immediately tries to reciprocate, right? Same thing happened. One more example I wanna give. There were two colleagues staying in a room. One of them was into another thing also in terms of selling something. So he offered his roommate just a bottle of Coke. He was going outside. He said, "Hey, can I bring a bottle of Coke for you?" And he said, "Yeah, you can." So he brought a bottle of Coke, gave it to him, and it was like chilled. Another experiment was done where this thing was not done. Like neither the person asked to bring a Coke, neither. So there was no reciprocation done here. End of the, let's say, stay of 2 days, the first person who offered the drink, he said, "Hey friend, I'm selling some tickets, would you like to buy it?" So the person who has already been obliged, you can say, in some way or the other, right, he bought more tickets than the person who was accompanying with him without he offering something. So now you understand that reciprocation works everywhere, even in sales. Now let's come to this sales and coaching business, especially. What other coaches are teaching you to give something for free. So whenever you give something for free, initially the customer, the prospect is literally obliged to some extent, and if they find value in the material which you have provided to them, so additional layer of trust is getting added to it, right? And as a matter of fact, the sales ratio increases, the convergence increases. So this is a very simple philosophy, and you can call it a strategy in sales which you can use. And again, I'll tell you another example. Let's say previously people used to send let's say a wedding card, right? So the wedding card used to come to you and you used to see and keep it somewhere on the table. Now you see the trend has changed. People are sending a packet of sweets or dry fruits or anything, a gift. So whenever somebody is receiving that kind of a gift, they are morally obliged to respond to it. And the more value of the gift, the more they are inclined to reciprocate the same to you, right? So this is how the reciprocation works. So if you are into sales, or even if you are not into sales, you can see in our real life also we reciprocate things. If somebody has helped us, we try to help them back. So the same philosophy can be used inside sales by helping your audience or the prospect with something or the other as a free gift prior to you selling them something or helping them with something. Just give them something for free so that they feel more worth, they are valued, and if it resonates with their problem set and you are giving them a solution, even it works better. This is what I wanted to share in reciprocation. Do try to utilize it in your sales and business.